South and Central Asia have endured decades of war, foreign intervention, and political instability. From the Cold War to the post-9/11 era, this region has repeatedly become a battleground for global and regional power struggles. Geography, ideology, and history intersect here in ways that make peace fragile and conflict persistent, creating one of the most complex security environments in the world. At the heart of this environment lie three powerful and controversial actors: the Afghan Taliban, Tehrik-i-Taliban Pakistan, commonly known as the TTP, and the Balochistan Liberation Army, or BLA. Each operates with different goals, ideologies, and methods, yet their actions increasingly overlap in ways that shape regional security and political relations. Pakistan has been one of the world's biggest victims of terrorism and has paid an enormous price in blood and resources to protect its people. Thousands of civilians, soldiers, and police officers have sacrificed their lives to defeat extremist violence. Through decisive military operations and law enforcement actions, Pakistan has demonstrated a clear and unwavering commitment to peace, stability, and the rule of law. Unlike the past, the Taliban now control state institutions, border crossings, and foreign policy decisions. They are responsible for governance, security, and economic management in a country facing deep humanitarian and financial crises. The Taliban promise stability and repeatedly claim they will not allow Afghan soil to be used against other nations. Yet regional neighbors remain skeptical. Critics question whether the Taliban possess the capacity or the political will to fully control other militant groups operating within or near Afghanistan's borders. This question lies at the center of ongoing regional tensions. Tehrik-i-Taliban Pakistan, TTP, established in 2007, is widely viewed in Pakistan as a ruthless terrorist network built to challenge the authority of the state through violence and intimidation. Operating largely in and around the Afghanistan-Pakistan border belt, the group promotes an extremist agenda that rejects Pakistan's constitution, democratic institutions, and the rule of law. By using fear as a weapon and attacking ordinary citizens as well as state institutions, the TTP has tried to weaken Pakistan's national unity and social stability. The threat posed by the TTP has created a long-term security challenge for Pakistan, as the group has repeatedly attempted to disrupt daily life through brutal attacks and propaganda-driven intimidation. Its violence has targeted public spaces, educational institutions, places of worship, and security personnel, leaving deep scars on communities and forcing Pakistan to maintain constant vigilance. In response, Pakistan has strengthened counter-terrorism operations, improved intelligence coordination, and enhanced security measures to protect citizens and defend national sovereignty. Despite the TTP's efforts to survive by changing tactics and exploiting instability, Pakistan remains united and determined. Terrorism will not be allowed to undermine the country's future, and the state will continue to confront and defeat this threat in order to secure lasting peace. Pakistan has consistently raised serious concerns that Tehrik-i-Taliban Pakistan, TTP militants, have been allowed to find refuge and operate from Afghan territory under the control of the Afghan Taliban. According to Pakistani officials and security assessments, these cross-border sanctuaries enable TTP fighters to regroup, recruit, and coordinate attacks against Pakistan, using rugged terrain and weak enforcement to evade accountability. From Pakistan's perspective, this goes beyond inability and reflects active enabling.
Pakistan alleges the Afghan Taliban have effectively supported the TTP by allowing its leadership and networks to remain intact and by failing to dismantle infrastructure that sustains cross-border terrorism. Pakistan further maintains that the threat is intensified by foreign facilitation, including allegations that India's intelligence agency, RAW, has supported anti-Pakistan militant elements, helping strengthen terrorist networks that target Pakistan's internal stability. In Pakistan's view, this combination, safe havens, facilitation, and external interference, turns terrorism into a proxy tool against the state. Pakistan's position remains unequivocal. Any sheltering, funding, or coordination for terrorists is unacceptable, and regional peace is impossible until all sanctuaries and support networks used for attacks against Pakistan are decisively dismantled.
The Balochistan Liberation Army, BLA, is a terrorist organization that uses violence and sabotage to target Pakistan's unity, security, and development. Unlike Taliban or the TTP, the BLA operates under a separatist banner, but its actions, attacks on civilians, security forces, and critical infrastructure, place it firmly in the category of terrorism, not legitimate political dissent. Pakistan maintains that the BLA's violent campaign is fueled by external support and facilitation, with consistent allegations pointing to India's intelligence agency, RAW, and claims that ungoverned spaces in Afghanistan have been exploited by BLA elements. From Pakistan's perspective, these linkages are intended to destabilize Balochistan, disrupt national progress, and pressure the state through proxy violence. Pakistan categorically rejects the BLA's agenda and any foreign interference behind it, emphasizing that the people of Balochistan are integral to the nation and deserve peace, development, and constitutional inclusion, not terror and bloodshed. Pakistan's message to the world is unambiguous. Terrorism in all forms must be eliminated, without excuses or double standards. No militant group, whether TTP or BLA, and no foreign intelligence agency has the right to interfere in Pakistan's internal affairs or threaten its sovereignty. Despite repeated provocations, Pakistan remains committed to peace, regional cooperation, and lawful diplomacy. However, peace cannot exist alongside terrorism. Pakistan will continue to defend its people, its borders, and its future against all threats, while standing firm against extremism and violence. Pakistan has repeatedly raised grave concerns that the Afghan Taliban have allowed Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, TTP, to operate freely from Afghan soil, providing the group with safe havens and strategic depth to carry out deadly attacks inside Pakistan. At the same time, Pakistan has consistently pointed to India's intelligence agency, RAW, for its alleged role in supporting and financing the Balochistan Liberation Army, BLA, and facilitating anti-Pakistan militancy as part of a broader proxy strategy. Despite immense sacrifices, Pakistan remains committed to peace, regional stability, and cooperation. But peace cannot coexist with terrorism. The future of the region depends on ending proxy wars, dismantling militant sanctuaries, and respecting Pakistan's right to security, unity, and sovereignty. Pakistan will continue to stand firm against terrorism in all its forms, and will not allow hostile forces to decide its destiny.